He was the guy who always picked up, no matter what time it was. Late night, he answered. Busy, still picked up. Dead tired, didn't matter. If someone needed him, he showed up. No questions, no delay, no hesitation. And for a long time, that felt like being respected. People called him the reliable one, the solid dude, the one you could always count on. And honestly, he liked that identity, because being needed feels like being important. At least that's what he thought. But here's the part nobody tells you. If you never say no, people stop asking if you're okay. They just assume you'll handle it. And slowly, that's exactly what happened to him. It started small. Bro, can you help me real quick? Yo, I need a favor. You're the only one I trust, man. Simple stuff at first. Nothing that felt wrong. And every time he showed up, even when he was tired, even when he had his own problems, even when he didn't really feel like it, he told himself, it's fine, that's what friends do. But life has a way of quietly shifting things. Without you noticing, you stop being a friend and start becoming a service people rely on. The calls didn't stop, they increased. Different people, different problems, same expectation, that he would always say yes, and he did, every time, but something strange started happening when he needed someone. Yo, I'm busy right now, I'll get back to you. Can't talk, man. At first he ignored it, then he accepted it, then it became normal, and that's the dangerous part, not when people hurt you, but when you start expecting it. Still, he didn't complain, he wasn't the type, he just kept going, helping, fixing, showing up, while slowly his own life started falling behind the scenes. His problems delayed, his stress ignored, his emotions locked away. Because there was always someone else more urgent. And then one night, everything felt different. His phone lit up again. Same name, same urgency, same pattern. Bro, I need you, like right now, it's serious. He stared at it, but didn't move, not because he was angry, because he was empty. That's the only word for it. Empty in a way where even responding feels like effort. And for the first time, he noticed something clearly. He wasn't part of people's lives. He was part of their emergencies. The phone kept ringing. He didn't pick up, it stopped, then came the messages. Yo, answer bro, come on, don't do this right now. And he just sat there, no panic, no guilt, no rush, just silence. Then he typed, can't help right now. Sent, simple, no explanation, no apology, just truth. A few seconds later, what, since when are you like this? I thought you were different, man. He read that line slowly. I thought you were different. And for a moment, he just stared at it. Different how? Different because he had no boundaries. Different because he never said no. Different because he made himself available at all times. Or different because he made other people comfortable at the cost of himself. That's when it clicked. He wasn't different. He was predictable. And predictability gets taken advantage of. Next day felt off. Not loud, just strange. Like the world was slightly misaligned. People looked at him differently. Like he broke something unspoken. Like he stopped playing his assigned role. His friend came up casually. Like nothing happened. Yo, about last night, you really left me hanging. He looked at him. No anger, no emotion, just awareness. I was tired, man. The friend laughed a little. Tired? Since when are you tired of helping your own people? That line. It wasn't loud, but it landed heavy. Your own people. Funny thing, real people don't need to claim ownership like that. He didn't argue, didn't defend himself, just nodded slightly, because now he finally saw it clearly. He wasn't a friend, he was a fallback option, a backup system, something people used when everything else failed. And once you see that, you don't go back, you just understand. Days passed, less messages, less calls, less chaos. At first, it felt uncomfortable, like something was missing. His phone wasn't controlling his day anymore. No urgency pulling him around, no emotional emergencies to solve, just stillness. And stillness can feel unfamiliar when chaos was your normal. At first, he confused it with loneliness. But slowly, he realized something else. It wasn't loneliness. It was space he never had before. No constant pressure. No expectations, no emotional exhaustion disguised as friendship, just quiet, real quiet. And in that quiet, his thoughts got louder. He started noticing things he ignored before, how one-sided everything was, how rarely anyone checked on him, how friendship only existed when they needed something. Then one evening, the same friend showed up again. But this time, the energy was different, not asking, demanding. Bro, you've changed. You're not the same anymore. He looked at him calmly. I just stopped acting like I don't matter. Silence. That hit deeper than any argument could, because it wasn't emotional. It was true. The friend tried again. We need you, man, and this time it didn't feel special. It felt familiar, too familiar. Same line, same pattern, same expectation. So he finally said it, calm, clear, no emotion. No, you don't need me. You're just used to me. That stopped everything, because it wasn't rude, it was accurate, and accuracy doesn't need debate. The friend didn't argue after that, just stood there for a second, then left. No scene, no apology, just distance. And surprisingly, he didn't feel guilty, not even a little. That night he sat alone again. no notifications, no urgent calls, no messages pulling him in different directions, just silence. But this time, it wasn't heavy. It wasn't empty, it was calm, and in that calm, everything became clear. He was never as important in their lives as he believed. He was just available, and availability is not the same as value. He picked up his phone one last time. Still nothing, no messages, no calls, just quiet. And for the first time in a long time, that silence didn't feel like rejection. It felt like control, like something was finally back in his hands. Because he finally understood something most people only learn too late. If people only come to you when they need something, they're not connected to you. They're dependent on you, and dependency disappears the moment you stop feeding it. After that realization, he stopped chasing being needed.